dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me, yeah. And I'm feeling good.
Welcome to the Subway and BUCS store.
Subway is partnering with BUCS to help the next generation of students live active lifestyles.
Watch this space.
Proud to be supporting the Milk Every Moment campaign, highlighting the nutritional value of milk and how it can support students in their sporting performance.
To showcase how milk's nutritional values can support student athletes in prep for their event or with recovery.
We're here today to promote some nutritional benefits of milk. You want to have 5 shots to try and hook a vitamin or a mineral.
I hit phosphorus.
And phosphorus is used for the maintenance of bones and teeth.
Winners of the BUCS Super Rugby Milk Championship.
A very warm welcome to this evening's session. It's session number 4. It is finals session number 2 on this Valentine's Day Saturday. But there will be no love lost in the competition we've got over the next couple of hours. It's the BUCS Long Course Championship 2026, and our swimmers are already prepared. We've had one full day and another half of incredible action, and tonight it's all about the medals. Thank you so much for joining us online. As always, I will do my best to get through as many messages as possible. And to those in the venue that and are watching online too, a double welcome. So let me know who you're watching, where you're supporting from, what race are they in. Try and get those all out at the right time. But as with all our finals evenings, we culminate with the relays in the depth of the evening, around about 7:30 or so. So loads to come. Big thank you to our event partners. You've just seen the adverts for Milk Every Moment and Subway. They've been with us all week. They'll be with us tomorrow as well. I'll update you on the schedule tomorrow a bit later because it does change slightly. We start a little bit earlier. We finish a fair bit earlier. Of course, it's a Sunday. So I've been making notes over the last hour or so since I got the start sheets. We'll have 2 finals in most of our events, a B final and an A final. The reason I say most is because our first few events are fastest heats. We've also got a freestyle exhibition in the multi-classification, racing 5 girls, 5 boys, top qualifiers from the 100 free earlier on. No medals up for grabs, they've been decided in the heats. And I understand no BUCS records can be set, but most of them were broken, to be frankly and honest with you, in the heats earlier today anyway. It has been an incredible performance. So do feel free to send your messages in. Love reading them, love you guys getting involved. And the noise is starting to raise in the venue as well. They're getting very excited. Just been handed the team sheets for the relays later. I will keep that safely by my side. Oh, there's a brilliant graphic in here as well. I wish you could see this. You might be able to hear that countdown from 10 to 1. And here we go, indeed. Couple of mentions coming in. Afternoon, everyone. Currently watching Scotland hammering England. Yeah, they are, but don't go anywhere. If you've got a second screen, join in. Happy Valentine's Day. Good luck to Trev in the 800. Good luck to Josh Gill, University of Hull.
Manchester Met, Ella Letton-Jones. In lane 1, representing Stirling, Sam Downey. In 2, representing Manchester Met, Grace Robinson. In 3, representing Edinburgh, Faye Rogers. In lane 4, representing Manchester Met, Kieran Williams. In lane 5, representing Surrey, Darren Paredes Flores. In lane 6, representing Stirling, Bjorn Sebastian Eyre. In lane 7, representing Hull, Joshua Gill. In lane 8, representing Loughborough, Scarlett Humphrey. And in lane 9, representing Aberdeen, Tony Shaw. This is the mixed multi-classification 100 meters freestyle final.
So with all of our events in the medal finals, this is an anomaly. It's our freestyle exhibition, but throughout the evening, when medals are up for grabs, I will hand over to our in-venue announcer to bring you through the teams, and I can generally get my breath back after the previous race, so it helps out a lot. So, to confirm, this is a mixed multi-classification 100-meter freestyle exhibition race. So, earlier from the heats, it's the top 5 boys, the top 5 girls going head-to-head. This is not for medals, it is purely for glory. It will be based on points. I'll let you know the open male winner and the female winner, the top 3 if I have time. So leading in terms of in the water, Kieran Williams for Manchester Met. You've got Faye Rogers for Edinburgh, so the top open male and female. Then you've got Ain for Stirling, Robinson for Manchester Met. But these are all about the points. So we'll start these coming in very shortly. If you're in venue, you can see those start rolling down. So your winner on time and 722 points for Kieran Williams. Next up with 897, Faye Rogers. Surely that won't be beaten. That's incredible. She'll win the women's race. Elsewhere we had anything higher than 742. For Loughborough in lane 8, that's Scarlett Humphrey. Great score of 722. But they stay up there, yeah. Grace, Faye Rogers wins the women's race, 897 and overall on points. Kieran Williams wins the open male. I think we're going to do this more often. It has been really popular, the mixed para racing. And there is your result. Kieran Williams at the fastest time, 3rd highest points, but highest open male points. Female top on both, Faye Rogers.
Next up is the open male 400 meter individual medley, fastest heat.
The routine now is open male followed by female. Here come our swimmers.
In Deer representing Birmingham, Daniel Jackson. In lane 1, representing Queen Mary, Donatas Dragasius. In lane 2, representing Bath, Toby Godsell. In lane 3, representing Imperial, Edward Marcel Whittles. In lane 4, representing Loughborough, Max Litchfield. In lane 5, representing Stirling, George Smith. In lane 6, representing Loughborough, Ronit Mungagna. In lane 7, representing Swansea, Charles Kershaw. In lane 8, representing Stirling, Cameron Rapson. In lane 9, representing Cardiff, Ridian Arch. This is the open male 400 metre individual medley fastest heat.
So there is no lane 9, as you can see, but it's always wise to read out the name just in case they appear from behind a pillar somewhere. So no Ridian Arch in 9. Right, we have the reigning champion in both the short and the long course in Max Litchfield. This is going to be a race possibly all about Max Litchfield. His qualifying time for this is 8 seconds faster than anybody else. The biggest challenger probably going to come from George Smith, representing Stirling. He's a 416er. He took bronze in the long course last year and silver in the short course 4 months ago in November. Now, one thing to point out, Max Litchfield is the current BUCS record holder. His record, set in 2017, when he was representing Sheffield Hallam at the time, was 4:17:44. His entry time for this is 9 seconds quicker than that. So it's almost a given, looking at it that way, he's going to get a record, retain his title and get the BUCS record, beat his own BUCS record, do the whole lot. And he's started off in exactly the right way, leading through the opening leg. For Ed Marcel Whittles and George Smith. Now already yesterday, Max won the 200 IM. Evan Jones got silver yesterday and Ed Marcel Whittles the bronze. So yeah, George Smith and Ed Marcel Whittles, already medal winners in the IM 24 hours ago. And is Marcel Whittles currently putting up the biggest challenge against Max Litchfield. .205 to halfway, 207 to Marcel Whittles, then Charles Kershaw. George Smith looking for his third consecutive medal in the 400 IM, coming in fourth. But only just behind Charles Kershaw for Swansea. There's probably a quarter of a metre between them. It's, of course, not just been BUCS glory for Max. Silver a couple of years ago in the World Championship long course 400 medley. A European champion at the short course in the medley. This is, of course, his speciality. And no surprise that he's leading the way into the latter stages here So, Reading champion on short and long course, current BUCS record holder in this event. George Smith still in 4th place. But, I mean, the battle for 2nd, 3rd and 4th is going to go right down to the wire. I can't call it at all right now. BUCS record is 4:17.44. Surely that's going to go. It might be tighter than we thought. His entry of 4:08 it was is not going to be matched. But let's see what happens. In lane 5, here comes George Smith. He's gone from 4th to 2nd on the freestyle. And into the final 5, it was never in question, it was a matter of the time. He's going to miss out on his BUCS record, but he retains his title as the 400 IM to the 200 IM he won yesterday. Max Litchfield pretty much unbeatable at IM. George Smith takes a silver, and the bronze will go to Swansea and Charles Kershaw. Ed Marcel Whittles just misses out on adding another medal to his pot from yesterday's 200 IM. Confirmation, Max Litchfield takes gold, George Smith silver, Charles Kershaw bronze, Loughborough, Stirling, Swansea. And we do the same again now for the female 400 IM. Now, there was a prediction in the chat that Kershaw would win this. Well, he's done all right, standing on the podium. Here come our female competitors. 10 of them, 3 medals available. Short course reigning champion in the pool, Freya Colbert in 4. Here's the entire field.
Representing Swansea, Rachel Hornby. In lane 1, representing Stirling, Evie Hutchinson. In lane 2, representing Bath, Anna Farrow. In lane 3, representing Stirling, Susie McNabb. In lane 4, representing Loughborough, Freya Colbert. In 5, representing Loughborough, Lily Booker. In lane 6, representing Stirling, Chloe Bow. In lane 7, representing Swansea, Sophie Brassington. In lane 8, representing Bath, Matilda Ranson. And in lane 9, representing Queen Marg, Charlotte Thompson. This is the female 400 metres individual medley fastest heat.
There we are, Freya Colbert the favourite, a bit like Max Litchfield was just a few moments ago. Freya has already won twice yesterday. She won the 200 free to retain her title for the 3rd year in succession. And she won the 200 IM with a BUCS record ahead of Leah Schlosschen and Scarlett Major. Now, I was looking through the stats from last year's long course, and I'm going to say, use the word only. Freya only got the bronze 12 months ago. It's behind Abby Wood and Katie Shanahan. Now, only Freya Colbert is here of that trio. But from the short course 4 months ago, which Freya won, we do have Susie McNair was silver and Lily Booker was bronze. They're the 3 in the middle. And if Freya were to win this, she would be, alongside Angarad Evans, the only swimmer at BUCS to hold every possible title in one event, one stroke. So she currently owns at the short course 100 IM, 200 IM, 400 IM. She won the 200 IM here yesterday at long course. If she wins this, she got 5 out of 5, owns the whole lot. But Susie McNair leads. And McNair again took the silver behind Freya 4 months ago at short course. 19-year-old representing Stirling. First long course BUCS championships. They are side by side. Race for third and bronze being led by Lily Booker for Loughborough. She took the bronze behind those two. Now, throughout the day or the evening, I'll be picking out a couple of just points of interest. So Freya's also the 200 back reigning champion, but she, on the free, she won't be competing in that one. Just to look at such a heavy schedule, and she's in the relay not long after. You've got to prioritise some things, but that happens completely natural, happens a lot. These superstar swimmers that could, if they wanted to, compete highly at podium in many, many races. You have to pick and choose at some point. Freya Colbert leading. Her teammates in third, Lily Booker. Between them, Stirling's Susie McNair. And this is fast becoming a 3-woman race. It's a matter of what is the order going to be. Is it going to match the short course from November exactly? Colbert, McNair, Booker. But either way, we're going to have a new champion. Again, Abby Wood last year, your winner. And then Katie Shanahan not competing in the event. $150 to find out. Behind the front three, I will mention in 6, Chloe Bain for Stirling, teammate of Susie McNair. And then we jump over to lane number 8, Matilda Ransom representing Bath. But too much to do, I feel. And now McNair and Booker are actually pretty much dead even with the 100 to swim. And Freya Colbert probably isn't as far ahead as she might want to be. But it's still going to take a massive, massive task to reel her in. If anything, she'll probably more likely move away. And just as they come past myself above halfway, as you can see, there is a ever so slight lead for Lily Booker, which would be one step up from the short course where she took bronze, if she can hang on to that. Most certainly only these 3 involved in the medals, and guaranteed 4th place for Chloe Bain of Stirling. She's in 6. And back they come. And for Freya Colbert to own all 5 IMs across short course and long course. There's only 2 athletes at BUCS that can say that. She'll become the second, and she will lead pretty much from start to finish and take another BUCS title. The time is going to be for gold 4:47.44. Silver will go to Susie McNair and Lily Booker will take bronze. It's an exact repeat of the short course 4 months ago. Freya Colbert on top, her 3rd gold in 2 days, absolutely flying. 4th place, Chloe Bain for Stirling. Matilda Ransom picked up 5th. 6th place in the final is Brassington for Swansea. Farrow for Bath in 7th. Hornby for Swansea in 8th. Stirling for Hutchinson 9th. And Thompson for Queen Margaret in 10th. That's your entire field. And there's your winner. Again, again, again. Well, Loughborough with a rampant start to procedures.
Next up, this is the open male 100 meter freestyle B final.
Now from here on until the 800 metres, we go B final, A final, B final, A final. So no medals up for grabs in B finals, just in the A finals. But these do determine 11th to 20th in the final standings. There on your screen is the start sheet. Matty Rooney, Jacob Arman, Harry Courtney, Luke Schwenk, Leon Molan, Zach Slater, Tyler Coles, Adam Tabernacle, Finn Malcolm and Jack Jenkinson.
This is the open male 100 meter freestyle B final.
Now, just point out, lane 3 there, it always says Schwenk Schwenk. It's Luke Schwenk. And I've never got to the bottom. I might try and find out this weekend, but it always says Schwenk Schwenk. So the B final of the 100 freestyle open male competition. Leon Molan just missed out on the fight. Oh no, he tied. Oh yeah, Leon Molan. It was a playoff, a swim off to get into this final. And Leon Molan lost out to Matthew Baker, who's in lane 9 in the medal final. So we'll be a little bit bitter about that, I imagine. He'll be very keen to win this. And if he goes quicker than 51.92, that was the time that they tied on in the heats earlier today. But he might not win, because here comes Zach Slater for Edinburgh in lane number 5. Into the final few metres. Oh, this will be right on the judge. What a comeback this is. And it's 3rd place for Leon Molan. Where did Jacob Arman come from? My eyes were on the centre. So Zach Slater takes the win in the B final, 51.31. 2nd is Jacob Arman, and Leon Molan 3rd. They are split by 100th of a second. Well, have to skip that back and see that again. Just watched it on replay quick. Yes, a superb finish by Jacob Arman. Takes 2nd by 100th. And all 3 of those top 3 times would have been a final worthy qualifier. But that was much earlier in the day. All right, we're back to medals straight away.
This is the open 100 meters freestyle final.
Here are your swimmers. Over to our in-venue announcer to bring you through the field.
In lane 0, representing BUCS new Maxwell Adams. In lane 1, representing Loughborough, Angelo Gianni Contini. In lane 2, representing Stirling, Aaron Olkus. In lane 3, representing Loughborough, Jordan Cooley. In lane 4, representing Loughborough, Maddox Roberts. In lane 5, representing Manchester Met, Ed Mildred. In lane 6, representing Edinburgh Napier, Stefan Kravich. In lane 7, representing Swansea, Frankie Dockingsmith. In lane 8, representing Strathclyde, Rory McKinnon. And in lane 9, representing Bath, Matthew Baker. This is the open male 100 meters freestyle final.
So there's the 10 going for 3 medals. We have neither of the reigning champions in the 100 free, either long course or short course. We do have the bronze and the silvers from both of the 2 previous races. Silver 12 months ago was Ed Mildred. 4 months ago in the short course was Maddox Roberts, and winning bronze in both of those was Jordan Cooley in lane 3, and they are lanes 3, 4 and 5. Champion from 12 months ago was Alex Cahoon, and champion from 4 months ago was Cam Brooker, neither taking part. So have a new name on the 100 metre freestyle champion, one of the marquee events at any swimming champs, if not the. Maddox Roberts in 4, then Jordan Cooley and Ed Mildred, the exact 3 we anticipated. Who's going to be the new champion? They are into the final 25. There's nothing to separate them. 3, 4 and 5, Cooley, Roberts, Mildred, Loughborough, Manchester Met, also coming back, crowd check for Edinburgh Napier, right into the wall, can't call it, on the touch, it is Ed Mildred, 49.54, just outside the BUCS record, but he will turn a silver from the short course into a gold at long course. Silver and bronze both go to Loughborough, Jordan Cooley and Maddox Roberts. So Jordan Cooley on the bronze, had 2 bronzes previously, steps up 1 place into silver, and only, what's that, a 1/10 of a second between first and second, and then not much more back to third. These this week have been so hard to call. It's excellent work. 1800ths between first and third. They were the top 3 from about 25 metres. What a wonderful race. 49.10 was the BUCS record. They got within 3/10 of it.
Next up, this is the female 100 meter freestyle main final.
B final for the female 100 free.
This is the female 100 meter freestyle main final.
So from lane 0, Jess Dickinson, Kezia Titterton, Chloe Harris, Abigail Crawley, Melissa Turnbull, Katie Goodburn, Libby Broder, Connie Palmer, Victoria Bunamovic and Amelia Mardell. This will determine 11th to 20th. In the standings, no medals, just glory on the line. Melissa Turnbull, 57.92 earlier on today. Missed the final by a few tenths, so that's sort of fairish. It's always painful when it's by a 100th or so. But there was a clear-cut break between the top 10 and the top 20. Goodburn for Edinburgh, Turnbull for Stirling. North of the border battle for the top spot right now. Third place, Crawley for Swansea. And this is like a copy of the men's final that we've just seen. 3 of them coming through. Crawley making great progress in the final 25 metres. Don't think she's going to catch Turnbull in 4. But yeah, close, 57.83, 1100ths in it. Abigail Crawley second, Katie Goodburn third. Libby Broder was 4th place. There is your official result. Every single swimmer sub 60 seconds. That is a clean sheet. And next, we'll introduce our medal final swimmers. And there is most definitely one woman to beat.
In lane 0, representing Bath, Maisie Guilford. In lane 1, representing Bath, Jess Podger. In lane 2, representing Edinburgh Napier, Drew McKenzie. In 3, representing Hallam, Charlotte Berry. In 4, representing Manchester, Leah Schlossen. In 5, representing Stirling, Evie Davis. In 6, representing Birmingham, Isabella Acaro. In 7, representing Loughborough, Jessica Smelts. In lane 8, representing Swansea, Hannah Woodcock. And in lane 9, representing Edinburgh, Catherine Renfrew. This is the female 100 meters freestyle final.
Medal final. Now, the one I mentioned to beat is Evie Davis. She's the Reading champion in the short course and the long course. However, in 4, fastest from the heats, by a good half a second, Leah Schlossen. She's already won this week. Silver in the 200 free behind Freya Colbert. She also won silver in the 200 IM. But Evie Davis is the reigning champ. Evie Davis actually got bronze behind Schlossen in that 200 free yesterday. So all to play for, big rivalries. Schlossen for Manchester, Davis for Stirling. And almost a blanket turn for the central 4 at halfway. Who is going to get the best turn? Looks like Evie Davis for Stirling. Well, keep an eye on Isabella Acaro for Birmingham too, up-and-coming rising star. And 4 becomes 3 as they break into the final 25 metres. Leah Schlossen for Manchester, for Evie Davis for Stirling. Can Evie Davis make it 3 in a row? She's coming through in lane 4 though. Leah Schlossen, she will take the title. 55.02, a fantastic swim. Evie Davis settles for silver for Stirling. And Charlotte Berry for Sheffield Hallam takes the bronze. Well, eyes were on Acaro, but it's Sheffield Hallam, and the celebrations down here immediately when the official times came up. Here's the replay. Just keep your eye on bronze here. We see the 1-2, and there he was on the touch. A great final 10. And takes it by 1300ths the bronze. Sheffield Hallam delighted. Great final. They've all been great so far. And outside the BUCS record, I'll only bring that into the conversation if it's looking tight. Next up, the 50 fly. We'll have 4 of them. Men's and women's B finals, A finals. Keep the messages coming in on the chat. You've got a little bit quiet. Who you're supporting? Where you're watching from? Are you enjoying yourself? It's a very romantic way to spend your evening, isn't it? Who are you watching with? And I asked earlier, If there's one swimmer you love, tell me who and why. Valentine's Day, folks. Spread some love. There's your start list. Bring it to you in just a moment when they're on the blocks. This race will be about 25 seconds. Harley James says, I love Maddox Roberts, first one in. Right, from lane 0, Miles Kinlan, Leo Pollock, James Smith, Tom Parrott, Lewis Horden, Max Anderson, Mark Emery Parker, Ivan Blazej, Barnaby Howarth Osborne, and Mika van Blerk. And we're off, like I say, 25 seconds. There will be hundreds between the winners here for the next 4 races. In fact, Lewis Horden and Max Anderson tied early on, 25-19. They pretty much share lane 4. They just missed out on that medal final by 100th of a second. Coming through in lane 7, is it Ivan Blazej for Surrey? No, he takes 3rd. Leo Pollock for Nottingham in 1. Well, let's get a roundup of these times in a moment. That could have been anyone's. Well, it's a tie for the win. Leo Pollock and Tom Parrott both take 25-26. 200ths back, Ivan Blazej for Surrey. 200ths of a second between your top 3. Wow. What a great race. Look at this. Absolutely brilliant. And we talk about thin margins and marginal gains. That is just the perfect example. If your reaction time was 300ths of a second slower than your competitor, you've gone from 1st to 4th effectively. Right, medal final.
In lane 0, representing Swansea, Dion Edwards. In lane 1, representing Stirling, Andrew Bertoli. In 2, representing Edinburgh, Tom Carswell. In lane 3, representing Aberdeen, Kieran Lennox. In 4, representing Edinburgh, Brodie Gordon-Gibson. In lane 5, representing Birmingham, Thomas Lydiard. In lane 6, representing Birmingham, Shaquille Giordani. In 7, representing Stirling, O'Shane Tabite. And in lane 8, representing Birmingham, Elwyn Davis. In lane 9, representing Bath, Matthew Ward. This is the open male 50 metres butterfly final.
All right, nobody here from 12 months ago podium. That was Josh Gammon, Zhi Gong, and then Hyde in bronze. So we are going to get a brand new 1, 2, 3. Favourite possibly or likely Brodie Gordon-Gibson. Silver in the short course 4 months ago, and took silver behind Ed Mildred yesterday in the 100 fly. Here we go then, but we've just seen 100ths of a second separate the B race. What is the A final medal race gonna serve up? It is by the thinnest of margins in 4. Gordon-Gibson into the final 10 metres. Keep your eye on 6. Shaquille Giordani for Birmingham over in 4, though it will be. Gordon-Gibson gets on the top step, 24-23. And Matt Ward for Bath, who got into this final on the back of a swim-off, takes silver. Shaquille Giordani, mentioned previously for Birmingham, picks up the bronze. What a great story, not just for Brodie Gordon-Gibson, but for Matt Ward too. He only just made it here, and he's going to stand on the podium. Love these finishes. Confirmation of those times. And you've got to say, a win by 0.3 in the end was huge. Right, turn of the female competition. There's your start list for the B final. Farmer, Turner, Torres, Morgan, Yuda, Thornburg, Williams, King and Grant.
This is the female 50 meter butterfly B final.
.6 of a second separated all 10 to between 11th and 20th fastest earlier today. In they go. We've got two brand new BUCS representatives in the long course, King and Grant, both 19 years of age, first time here. 28.46 for Faith Yuda earlier in 4, just 400ths of a second outside the medal final. But looking lane number 2 is De Torres for Cardiff. She'll lead the way alongside in 5, Ella Thornburg for Bath. In 6, it's Williams for Surrey. It will be De Torres for Cardiff, wins it from lane 2, 28.05. And that is a big improvement on her time from the heats by 0.7 of a second. Now, I'm not sure, just going back one race, if that was Shaquille Jourdani's first BUCS medal, but that seems to be the conversation on the YouTube chat. So if it was, well done. Right, more medals up for grabs. 50 fly. Let's see who's taking part.
In lane 0, representing Bath, Helen Sharratt. In lane 1, representing Birmingham, Sophie Murray. In lane 2, representing Birmingham, Tallulah Paisley. In lane 3, representing Nottingham, Izzy Lee. In lane 4, representing Edinburgh, Kira Schlosser. In lane 5, representing Stirling, Lucy Grieve. In lane 6, representing Edinburgh, Morgan Brophy. In lane 8, representing Loughborough, Shola Robinson. And in lane 9, representing Stirling, Josephine Klein. This is the female 50 meters butterfly final.
Right, so from the last short course and the last long course, the only swimmer we don't have is Kiana McInnes. We do have Kiara Schlosser, who won silver 12 months ago, and Lucy Grieve, who won bronze. Grieve also won the title in the short course 4 months ago, joined by Izzy Lee and Tallulah Paisley on that podium. All of those are here. The BUCS record is 26.36. Only within 0.5 of that from the heats this morning. Here we go then. Beyond halfway, as always, nothing to separate them. In 4, it's the thinnest of leads for Kiara Schlosser, representing Edinburgh, but it's getting bigger and bigger. This will be, in 50 metre terms, a big old win, 26.56. 2 tenths outside the BUCS record, and Schlosser will stand on step number 1. She'll be joined by Lucy Grieve for Stirling and Morgan Brophy for Edinburgh. Lanes 4, 5 and 6 in positions 1, 2 and 3. That one was a bit more of a formality in the final 5. Slamming into the wall. So Schlossen won silver at the short course. Now the new champion at the long course. So next up we've got the 100-metre breaststroke races.
This is the open 100-metre breaststroke main final.
So that is the only 50-metre races we've got tonight, all done. Then tomorrow we get to enjoy the 50 free and the 50 back too, so plenty of short racing tomorrow. And that's why it's a shorter day too. We finish about an hour or so earlier, but we'll get on board with the schedule soon. So your 10 racing in the B final. Matt Garrity, Regan Gallagher, Jack James, William Godsow, Josh Mitchell, Olivier Vidrine, Pravin Mahendra Kumar, Rowan Smith, Connor Mitchell and George Upton. Looking at 1 minute 4 was pretty much across the board earlier. I had a couple of messages coming in from who you love, and I did miss them because those 50s were just too quick, so I do want to go back and get some. Hi, I'm supporting the University of Birmingham. My son Elwin is 21 today, and he spends his birthday at Ponds Forge. Where else in Sheffield? I love me some Alex Sanchez, the funniest, goofiest, full of heart young man out there. I'm not partial at all. That's Christine and Alex's mum, who'll be going later in one of our finals. So continue, let me know who you're loving on this Valentine's Day. And a shout out to Alex's friends and family watching in the US, right across the US too. So back in the water, B final, down the middle in 4 and 5, Josh Mitchell and Olivier Vidrine for Edinburgh and Stirling. Flanking them left and right is William Godsow for Bath and Pravin Mahendra Kumar for City of St George. And it will go to Olivier Vidrine by just over a couple of tenths before Josh Mitchell. Mahendra Kumar ties with Rowan Smith for 3rd place. Tell you what, there's been more ties than I've ever seen before already this weekend, and we're only 2 days in. So do use the YouTube chat. I love Ruben Robotham Keating, says Fred. Sarah says shout out to Max Gayson. He got a PB this morning. And a hello to Sarah, who says hi Ewan. And Shaq, after his medal, can finally retire. I'm sure he won't.
This is the open male 100 metres breaststroke final. In lane 0, representing Birmingham, Can Successive. In lane 1, representing Stirling, Rafe Dobson. In 2, representing Bath, Christian Wright. In 3, representing Kingston, Alex Sanchez. In 4, representing Loughborough, Finn Kemp. In 5, representing Edinburgh, Archie Goodburn. In 6, representing Loughborough, Alex Casey. In 7, representing Loughborough, Luke Ibbison. In 8, representing Swansea, Joshua Inglis. And in lane 9, representing Cardiff, Max Anderson. This is the open male 100 meters breaststroke final.
We have the full podium from 4 months ago at the short course. Winning champion in that was Archie Goodburn. Alex Sanchez took silver. Finn Kemp took a bronze. Alex Sanchez with an international audience for this final. And Archie Goodburn also took silver 12 months ago in the long course. But we don't have Greg Butler or Panayotis Panaretos in this one. So it's going to be a new champion to be crowned. Who's it going to be? BUCS record is 59.42. Fastest from qualifying, 102.53. That was from Finn Kemp, again, bronze medalist at short course 4 months ago. Right, towards halfway. Archie Goodburn for Edinburgh means business. Is he going to add the long course to his short course title? At the moment, yes. Then Finn Kemp, Alex Sanchez looking to get another medal for his haul in the 100 breaststroke. And Archie Goodburn for Edinburgh just gets better and better. Finn Kemp for Loughborough in 4 moves into silver medal position. In 3, Alex Sanchez drops to bronze. He's got to watch Alexander Casey for Loughborough over there in 6. Bronze is going to be really, really tight, but gold's only going in one direction. Archie Goodburn, short course and now long course champion at BUCS. Silver will go to Finn Kemp of Loughborough, and Alex Sanchez for Kingston holds on to bronze. Well, celebrations all round. Archie Goodburn can't be beaten at the breaststroke at the moment. He also took the 50 breast yesterday with a BUCS record. There's a man on form at breaststroke. It's only right he stands on top of the podium here. So I'm sure Christine and the family will be delighted with that. 102.13 for Sanchez, 101 for Finn Kemp, and 1 minute for Archie Goodburn. In the end, it was quite a nice, even break between the top 3. But all it was tense in the final 25. Now, the female 100-metre breaststroke, B final and A final coming up. We're already on our 12th, 13th, 14th race of the evening. In fact, it's only just become evening. 8 minutes past 6 here in the Steel City. Now we've got a good luck to Sophie Steele and her Aberdeen teammates in the female 400 final relay. I love that. And Brodie Gordon-Gibson is my wee brother. I couldn't be prouder of him. Keep your messages coming in. I'll read out as many as I can. What a great tune to come out to for the B final. In the final, in the water for the B final. Rebecca Keatley from lane 0, Amy McLeod, Colleen Devlin, Claire Helu, Caitlin Hartley, Nellie Clark, Sophie King, Emily Farr, Emily Morgan-Hughes and Louise Bressler. There was a two-second gap between 11th and 20th fastest from the heats early this morning, which is a much smaller gap than the gap between 1 and 10, which we'll see in just a few minutes' time. Great start by Nellie Clark and the red cap of Birmingham in 5. Swansea's Claire Hellieu and Edinburgh's Sophie King. 4th place, Caitlin Hartley. She was the 11th fastest from the heats, but 4th in the B final right now. But she's coming back and almost moving from 4th into 2nd on this second 50. Nellie Clark looking too good though in 5. Look at this from above. 2nd, 3rd and 4th is between 3 and they could go any single way. But the win is for Clark. So 1:11.88, over a second quicker than her heat time. And 2nd, 3rd and 4th goes for Caitlin Hartley, Claire Hellieu and Sophie King. There wasn't much between them. Actually more in fact than I thought, 3.5 tenths actually. But Nellie Clark wasn't too troubled in that one. Next up, A final. And without doubt, taking part in it in lane 4. You recognise the name if you don't get used to it. Literally, in the breaststroke, unbeatable. But this is sport, and we shall see. She has been unbeatable. She's been the standout swimmer in breaststroke at every single distance for over the last year. Here's the full 10 lineup.
In lane 0, representing Harriet Watts, Hannah Bowley. In lane 1, representing Swansea, Sophie Brassington. In lane 2, representing USW, Amy Crowley. In lane 3, representing Hallam, Charlotte Bianchi. In lane 4, representing Stirling, Angharad Evans. In lane 5, representing Edinburgh Napier, Anna Morgan. In lane 6, representing Loughborough, Sienna Robinson. In lane 7, representing Edinburgh, Charlotte Hardy. In lane 8, representing Loughborough, Asia Kent. And in lane 9, representing Nottingham, Megan Zoom. This is the female 100 meters breaststroke final.
And of course, the name I was mentioning was Angharad Evans, or Harry the Hammer to some. A reigning champion in the short course and the long course at 100 breaststroke. Reigning champion in the short course and the long course at 50 breaststroke. Reigning champion in the short course and the long course at 200 breaststroke. In the last 5 races of 50 or 100 breaststroke, the result has been Angharad Evans, Anna Morgan, Sienna Robinson. 5 times in a row that has been the podium. This could make it 6. It would be bonkers to predict that. But those 3 are by far and away the best over BUCS over the last couple of years. It's been absolutely non-stop, and it's always Angharad Evans on top. She's got the BUCS record in this one, 106.02. 107.32 she swam in the heats earlier on today. She leads the way. The difference here is though Charlotte Hardy in 3rd, Emma Craley in 4th, and Sienna Robinson just down in 5th. So maybe there will be a change at the podium for the first time in 2 years. But leading the way, as predicted, Harry Evans for Stirling. Edinburgh Napier's Anna Morgan. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride in the breaststroke at BUCS. And leading the way, let's keep an eye on the BUCS record, 106.02 to beat. It's going to be close into the wall. Can she break her own BUCS record? No, she can't by 400, but she does take her 7th consecutive title in the breaststroke. It's relentless. Anna Morgan silver for the 5th time in a row behind Evans, but the bronze this time, it will not go to Robinson. It goes to Sheffield Hallam and Charlotte Bianchi. There is a slight change in the podium order, but not at the top. Agarad Evans continues her utter dominance like no one else before of the breaststroke at BUCS. And there was your results on. I'm just sort of sat here, shaking my head. The run continues. And we've still got tomorrow to come. The 200 breaststroke. And that would make it for me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 breaststroke wins in a row. Should we get that one? And somebody's just mentioned Sheffield Hallam are swimming quite well. You know what? They absolutely are. I make that maybe 3 or 4 podiums for them, and every single one gets a massive cheer because they hang over the balcony in front of me here, overlooking lane 0, and they do get very excited. 200-metre backstroke, a bit more of a breather for these ones in the comms. B final start list: Matthew Money, Charlie Broom, Connor Cherrington, Finn Brockhoven, Finley Pope, Antonio Nicolai, Cameron Rapson, Oscar Dodds, Andrew Brody and Tom Daft.
This is the open rail 200 metre backstroke B final.
So let's take a look down this start line. 2:08 out to 2:13s on the entries. And now there is a massive changing of personnel in this backstroke, because we've got Cam Brooker, who is the 200 back short course reigning champion. But for the long course, we've only got the silver medalist, Henrik van der Leest, from last year. That is because it was Ollie Morgan who won a lot historically. Then Charlie Hutchinson, who's not taking part in this one. Got a shout out to Mitchell Story in the YouTube chat. So halfway between Finn Brockhoven and Finley Pope for Loughborough and UA 92. Connor Cherrington for Edinburgh. And fourth, Antonio Nicolai for Swansea. So this will be still Brockhoven and Pope in positions almost joint one. Is it? Oh, it is joint one. Oh, that's the first time I've ever predicted a tie at any stage of a race. Then I'm overly excited for that, aren't I? Nicolai and Cherrington remaining battling for third and fourth. But now things are splitting slightly, because in lane 2, Connor Cherrington in Edinburgh, he has gone hard in this final 50 metres alongside Finn Brockhoven, the long-time leader, which leaves Finley Pope out in front for UA 92 in 5. Antonio Nicolai for Swansea's coming back as well. So in the end, Finley Pope 2:07.42. A well-timed swim Conor Cherrington for Edinburgh takes second, Antonio Nicolai third, which leaves Brockhoven down in fourth after leading for the majority of that.
This is the open male 200 meters backstroke final.
What follows the B final? A medal final. There will be a new champion in the 200 backstroke. It will be one of these 10 men.
In lane 0, representing Stirling, Finley Davies. In lane 1, representing Swansea, Dominic Morgan. In lane 2, representing Bath, Jack Skerry. In lane 3, representing Aberdeen, Fergus Thompson. In lane 4, representing Bath, Cam Brooker. In lane 5, representing Stirling, Evan Jones. In lane 6, representing Bath, Ondrik van der Leest. In lane 7, representing Swansea, Oscar Barlow. In lane 8, representing Sheffield, Benjamin Cross. And in lane 9, representing Loughborough, Harrison Hummats. This is the open male 200 meters backstroke final.
And there's your lineup. So Cam Brooker is the reigning champion, the short course. Evan Jones got bronze in that race. Nobody here from the, 100 back yesterday, Henrik van der Leest got bronze. He got silver 12 months ago in this race, but in the long course 2025, it was Ollie Morgan and Charlie Hutchinson that shared the podium with van der Leest. So we will get a new champion, and at least 2/3 of a new podium as well. Favourite has got to be Brooker. Best in the heats by 2 seconds. Looking to do what a lot of the top swimmers do the double, own the short course and the long course. The box record is 6 seconds quicker than anybody swum in the heats. It's 1:57.38. We'll keep it there as a reference point. Cam Brooker actually won the short course for the 3rd time in a row back in February and did it with a box record too. So you would put him most definitely as the big favourite for a couple of reasons. The rest is a bit to play for, because 205, 206s for Jones and van der Leest. And just keep an eye on Fergus Thompson. Not been on a podium before. First year at BUCS. And he could be a real surprise package. At halfway, it will be, well, Henrik van der Leest of Bath in 6. And the expected Cam Brooker, his teammate, in 4. And they turn 500ths apart to the advantage of Brooker. But it's a much better turn from Brooker. Gains half a metre just in the opening 5 of the third 50 metres. The tie for bronze right now is Evan Jones for Stirling. And in lane number 2, Jack Skerry for Bath. Could we get a Bath 1, 2, 3? That would be special. And somebody mentioned on the YouTube chat, how have Bath got so many good backstrokers? You're absolutely right, I don't know the answer. But maybe you follow the leader. And their leader is Cam Brooker. and he's leading the way over his teammate Henrik van der Leest of Bath. Cam Brooker on the way to do the short course and the long course double in the 200 backstroke, become the new BUCS champion. And the bronze right now is going to Evan Jones of Stirling, so the 1, 2, 3 have come to the fore. And into the wall in lane 4, Cam Brooker, 1:59.58. The only man today to go sub 2 minutes. That's another title. Silver for Henrik van der Leest, his teammate, and Evan Jones for Stirling will pick up the bronze. Somebody just said Van der Beest loves a BUCS medal. There's another. He stood there with his teammate. He was almost to Bath 1, 2, 3. Jack Skerry finishes 4th. Evan Jones got bronze in the short course 4 months ago too. There's another one for him. If anybody truly knows the answer, why have Bath got such good backstrokers in such depth? Let us know. Over to the female competition. 200 back B final. And in the chat, Josh Gammon, Cam may be a beast, but someone needs to sort that trim out. World-class underwater, but questionable barber skills. I think I've only ever seen him with a swim cap on. We need a public reveal. Right, B final. Rebecca O'Shea, Megan Hansford, Melissa Mannering, Lucy Bock, B. Jones, Madeline Soper, Libya Monday, Mia Collier, Manashi Rupa Singh. Right, 2:25 is the time we're going to be watching this one for. B. Jones, 2:23.55. I like it when it's a really clean slate between top 10 and top 20. B. Jones, 2:23.55. That was just over a second off the top 10, which I think is probably mentally a bit more satisfying or easier to take than missing out by 100th. And we've seen it happen. In fact, earlier today, we had a 3-way tie for 10th place. Had to go to a swim-off. Matt Ward won it and then won silver in the final. Good start from Melissa Mannering for Strathclyde. Mia Colley for Birmingham in Southern. B. Jones for Birmingham, teammate in 4. Mannering, Collier, Monday. In fact, in 3 for Sheffield Hallam. And 6. Still, Melissa Mannering for Strathclyde. Solid pack of 4, 2 lanes up. Wanted to change the order a bit. Led by Mia Colley for Birmingham, Libya Monday for Sheffield Hallam, and B. Jones for Birmingham. Coast Can, the Strathclyde swimmer, hold on for a full-on 200-metre backstroke unchallenged win. Well, she will be challenged, but she'll lead every metre. But it might change in the last 10, because making a move, B. Jones for Birmingham, it won't be enough. Just keep an eye on 6 as well. It's going to be Monday for Sheffield Hallam. Gets it just to 20.73 for Mannering and Strathclyde. Was closer than she maybe realised. There's a good smile for a win. Big smile for a win from Melissa. That's 4 seconds quicker than her qualifying time this morning. The YouTube chat is descending into not chaos, but not things I can pass on. But chat amongst yourselves. It's fun to read. Right, backstroke 200-metre final for the females. Reigning champion is here, but she was only the 5th fastest in qualifying. Here's your 10.
In lane 0, representing Swansea, Scarlett Major. In lane 1, representing Bath, Sophie Weston. In lane 2, representing Cambridge, Sophie Moore. In lane 3, representing Manchester, Sophie Shaw. In lane 4, representing Loughborough, Honey Osrin. In lane 5, representing Bath, Neve Ward. In lane 6, representing Loughborough, Millie Wells. In lane 7, representing Stirling, Holly McGill. In lane 8, representing Bath, Jessica Hunt. And in lane 9, representing Nottingham, Connie Davies. This is the female 200 metres backstroke final.
Okay, let's have a look. Holly McGill in Southern is the reigning champion. At long course 200 back, representing Stirling. She got bronze in the short course 4 months ago. Honey Osrin is one of their favourites, certainly. Bronze 12 months ago, silver in the short course. And you got Neve Ward, 2:15, half a second back from Honey Osrin, who was the fastest qualifier this morning. Neve Ward picked up silver yesterday in the 100 back. And Honey Osrin got a bronze in that one. So already medal winners in this race. Blythe Kinsman, who won the 100 back, not taking part in the 200. But there's a bit of that. I mean, like the 200 back reigning champ, we've got that in the short course, Freya Colbert, but she's had such a busy schedule. She's not doing the long course 200 back, because she's taking part in the relay soon as well. So everybody needs to be on form. And an observation that's been picked up in the chat too, 3 more Bath representatives in the female 200 back final. So Honey Osrin representing Loughborough leads the way. She's a silver and a bronze medalist over the last 2 BUCS championships in the 200 back. She'll desperately want to stand on the top step. Up against her in 5 right now. Neve Ward, silver yesterday. She beat Honey Osrin in the 100 backstroke, the Bath swimmer. Neither of them took gold. And in Southern, Holly McGill, a medalist on the last 2 occasions in this event, short and long. So many stories than the way this could go. And they're on their way back. It's down the middle, it's between 4 and 5, as we thought it might be. Honey Osrin for Loughborough, Niamh Ward for Bath. Currently occupying bronze in Southern, Holly McGill for Stirling. Chasing them in 3 and 6. Sophie Shaw for Manchester, Millie Wells for Loughborough. But kicking on in the final 25 metres, Honey Osrin, after taking silver and bronze over the last 2 championships, is going to stand on the top step of the podium, 2:12.41. Silver will go to Niamh Ward, second of the week, and Holly McGill on the podium again herself for Stirling in the bronze medal position. Honey Osrin, P1, finally in the 200 back. It's been a long road, but gets it. And she is absolutely exhausted. She can barely turn around, and is that the slightest sense of a smile? Take your time, honey. BUCS record on that one was 2:08. That was set by Katie Shanahan a couple of years ago.
So this is the open male 800 metres freestyle fastest.
And this is effectively a medal race, fastest heat in the 800 metre freestyle. We've got a provisional gold medal holder. But over the next 8 minutes, that will change, I'm sure. Big names coming up. Here's your 10.
In lane 0, representing Birmingham, Daniel Cox. In lane 1, representing Stirling, David Annis. In lane 2, representing Edinburgh, Arthur Logan. In lane 3, representing Swansea, Alexander Sargent. In lane 4, representing Loughborough, Tyler Mulwell-Smith. In lane 5, representing Loughborough, Sean McCann. In lane 6, representing Swansea, Thomas Trebelko. In lane 7, representing Loughborough, Luke McGee. In lane 8, representing Portsmouth, Jack Boudrot. And in lane 9, representing Edinburgh, Grosh Kudaka. This is the open male 800 metre freestyle fastest heat.
All right, now historically, the long course events, the longer events have been owned by none other than Dan Whiffen. Won pretty much, well, did win everything for a few years at 8 and 1500s. That's now changed, no longer Dan Whiffen swimming with BUCS. And the man who was constantly second behind him, Tyler Mulwell-Smith, has now come to the fore. So he is the reigning short course champion. Took silver this time last year behind Dan Whiffen. And in that short course, you also had silver medalist was Sean McCann in lane 5. Bronze medalist was Arthur Logan. He is in lane 2. Now, yesterday in the 1500, we had James Froggatt won. McGee was silver medalist. He's in lane 7. And Alex Sargent took the bronze. He's in lane 3. So, I mean, pick a winner. Favourite has got to be Tyler Mulwell-Smith, but after that, there's 4 or 5 names here that you wouldn't want to put too much of your money on just in case. It's a pretty even field, to be honest, behind the number 1 spot. The BUCS record of 7:43.03, owned by Dan Whiffen. Genuinely, that could stand for like 10 years, who knows, maybe more. There's a couple that have done that. Longest standing record in BUCS at the minute. It actually went the other day. It was the 2008 one. Just glancing down, where was it? It did go. And a couple from 2016 as well. Oh, it was the women's 200 free that went from 2008. Records are there to be broken, but some records stand the test of time. Yeah, BUCS records in this 7:43.03, just to recap on that. And we'll do the same with the girls when we get to that. So yeah, a year ago, Tyler Melbourne-Smith also won bronze in the 400 free behind, I guessed it, Dan Whiffen. But Tyler's already got a gold medal this week. He won gold in the 200 free to retain his title. And Jones and Cooley in that one, they don't participate in the 800. But Smith just seems to do everything from 200. I'm not sure if he's swimming 15s now. He might stop to 8. I'll find out. But either way, leads the way by a fair bit already. And I do not see that changing. This is going to be a race where we watch who's going to win silver and bronze. And that is no disrespect to any swimmer. It's just statistically and objectively that Melbourne-Smith is your top man. And the story's panning out, because look behind him, 5 metres back, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm going to say 6 swimmers within sort of 3, 4 metres of each other. We're coming up towards halfway. Look at that race for second. It's almost, well, there's 12 hundredths between second, third and fourth. Is that Swansea's Treblecock, Edinburgh's Arthur Logan and Loughborough's McGee. Somebody mentioned a minute ago, I'm just going to read one message out because I thought that's fantastic. It was from Gordon Steele, who said, having watched and been involved in swimming and swim meets for years, BUCS is by far the best. Brilliant by everyone involved. Couldn't agree more. I'm lucky enough to attend a lot of events to commentate on, or sometimes announce from the venue. There's no event that I look more forward to, even though it's a long old drive, than coming up to Sheffield for BUCS, the short and the long course. Every single year, can't wait. And you're a part of that in the chat online. Make it a lot of fun. So, not much has changed over the last 150 metres. Tyler Melbourne-Smith maintaining, 8-9 metres. And then the same 3 competitors occupying just about a joint second, third and fourth place. Treblecock for Swansea, Luke McGee for Loughborough and Arthur Logan for Edinburgh. Coming to play, Sean McCann for Loughborough. He's going to make it 4 men chasing silver. It could even be more still. 2 of them at least are going to be very disappointed. But we get to see a great race. Again, with a win, Tyler Melbourne-Smith would be reigning champion the short course and the long course at 800 metres, let alone other wins that he has. At short course, he won the 200, the 400 and the 800. And he very likely could do the same this week. He's already won the 2, on course to win the 8, 400 tomorrow. And yeah, very much in that fight now. Sean McCann joined the party. In fact, he might even lead the party. Right, we'll get some whistles and then this will get serious. It's there's not been much to commentate on because it's hardly changed at all, but it might, well it will, sure it's got to. Somebody's got to take silver, somebody's got to take bronze, and one or two are going to miss out. But whistle for Tyler Melbourne-Smith on his way to another gold. Next up, Sean McCann, who was in 5th, he's up to 2nd now from 200 metres ago. Luke McGee in bronze right now, Tom Trevelcock for Swansea in 4th. But that is ever so close. There's a lot of love online all weekend so far for Tom Trevelcock. I feel like I want him to win a medal. But here comes Tyler Melbourne-Smith. Let's concentrate on the leader. Then we'll come back to silver and bronze. Tyler Melbourne-Smith, reigning champion in not only this, in the short course, but also the 2 and the 4. He won silver in this event last year at the long course. He converts that to a gold. Best man on the day, best man statistically, stands on top. Silver for Sean McCann, strong finish, Loughborough 1-2. And Tom Trevelcock will come through. Excellent final 50. It looked a bit dodgy at 750. Takes the bronze medal, 8:12.02. Great finish all round. Dominant in the number 1 spot for Melbourne-Smith. It was never, ever a doubt. And he now owns a lot of medalware in the freestyle. 2, 4 and 8 in the short course. Now 2 and 8 in the long course for tomorrow. Could own all 6. There's confirmation on your screen of those results. Loughborough, Swansea. Somebody just mentioning there that Trevelcock had way too much energy in that last 50. He did fly, didn't he? Where was it? Why was he hiding that back for so long? He could have challenged for the gold there. I'm sure he's very, very happy with that bronze. Now time for the female 800 metre here's your 10.
In lane 0, representing Swansea, Abby Mitchell. In lane 1, representing Birmingham, Maisie Dickinson. In lane 2, representing Stirling, Chloe Bow. In lane 3, representing Hallam, Molly Baker. In lane 4, representing Loughborough, Lucy Fox. In lane 5, representing Loughborough, Fleur Lewis. In lane 6, representing Loughborough, Lucy Parsons. In lane 7, representing Edinburgh, Mari Craig. In lane 8, representing Bath, Emily Johnson. And in lane 9, representing Swansea, Emily Thomas. This is the female 800 meters freestyle fastest heat.
And this will be our Last individual race of the day. After this, we've got the relay finals, the 4x1s. So you have senior lineup. Let's try and unpack this a little bit. 12 months ago, let's do that one first. It was Leah Crisp, Michaela Glenister and Fleur Lewis. Only Lewis survives of that podium. She's in lane 5. And then 4 months ago at the short course, winner was Lucy Fox, silver Fleur Lewis, bronze Lucy Parsons. Now, yesterday, Lucy Parsons won the 1500 metre final, or fastest heat, ahead of Fleur Lewis. Also on that podium yesterday was Sophie Dowding. She does not take part in the 800 in this race. Message coming in. I'm watching this from the Tesco's car park and supporting Abby Mitchell. I'm guessing you've just gone in to get your £10 Valentine's meal deal. And who's it for? Oh, can you ask Abby to be my Valentine? Oh. Well, we've got all night yet. And yeah, Louis Johnson, get this, slid into my DMs earlier and asked me to be his Valentine. It's a polite decline, but I appreciate the love. All the love now should be purely on these swimmers. All right, let's play a game. If one swimmer could be your Valentine from BUCS, who would it be? Chuck them in. Happy to read those out. We've got about 8 minutes or so to play with. Let's play a game. Who would be your perfect Valentine swimmer and why? Lucy Fox leading over Lucy Parsons and Chloe Bowen. Fleur Lewis in 4th. And back to Molly Baker, Emily Johnson. No surprise, we got Josh Gammon says treble cock 100%. Josh Steen says Lucy Parsons for Valentine. Elijah Kendrick says Hayley Baker. Rich McGregor says Abby Mitchell. Rodney Trotter says Dominic Morgan. Oh, another vote for Hayley Baker. A couple of votes for Owen Richards from Louis. Oh, see, you move on fast, don't you, Louis? He's voted for Owen Richards. Rodney Trotter says Ross Murray for perfect swimming Valentine. Great stuff. Good content, this, isn't it? Oh, I've got a Z Gong has come in from Dan Slava. Pierce Greening, says Angus Ellison. You got to tell me why. Give a good reason. Give a good reason. Why would they be your perfect swimming Valentine? And make it so I can read it. In 4, Lucy Fox leads the way. She's the reigning champ in the short course. She's looking to do the double. So many doubles this week. Oh, I vote for Solomon Kendrick. In lane 6, Lucy Parsons. Behind Lucy Fox and Fleur Lewis in 5. It's currently a Loughborough 1-2-3. Fox, Parsons, Lewis. Yesterday in the 15, it was Lucy Parsons and Fleur Lewis, gold and silver. We don't have Dowding from that race. Lucy Fox is also the reigning 400 free champion. That comes tomorrow. Okay, one answer so far. So Paul Kendrick for my swimming Valentine, as we have great conversations and enjoy beer together. That's actually sensible. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, will this change, or are we going to see a procession of 1, 2, 3? In fourth place right now, let's pick up on Molly Baker for Sheffield Hallam. Then in fifth is in lane 2, Chloe Bain for Stirling. Rich McGregor says, we're going off course here, guys. Ewan, what's your favourite beer? I don't drink at all. Do not drink. I haven't had alcohol for over a year now. Medical reasons. I take, let's not get into this. Nothing to do with alcoholism, by the way. I take medicine that doesn't agree with alcohol, so I don't drink at all. Good for your health. Helps my running and golf. The BUCS record, let's pick up on that. We've not said that yet. 8:36. And who was that? So I read this not long ago. Amy Wilmot. I like Amy, worked with Amy. Co-commentated with Amy at the Commonwealth Games, like test event up in Birmingham a few years ago. 2016 she set that, 18:36 on the button, representing East London. Ewan, who would be my favourite Valentine? Well, I've got to say my wife, but if I have to say swimmer, let me think on that one. And can we take you out for a date? Look, I'm here all weekend. I got nothing to do after this. 7:45, 8 o'clock, I'm a free man. A romantic, I might get a KFC. Back to the hotel. Right, we're going to get whistles. Let's concentrate solely on the swimming, because this has been such a great performance by Lucy Fox. And it has been, to be honest, the cleanest 1, 2, 3 I maybe ever seen. Like 10 metres advantage in the lead, 10 metres to second, 10 metres to third, 10 metres to fourth. If anything, the gap is slow. I'm not trying to build tension for no reason here, because it's done, but it has got a little bit shorter between first and second, but nowhere near what's bridgeable over the last 50 metres. So Lucy Fox, reigning champ in the 800-metre short course. She is going to make it the double with the long course. She's going to be joined by her teammates. It is a repeat triple podium for Loughborough of the short course 800-metre fastest heat. And Lucy Fox is cruising home to a win. Lucy Fox confirming a solid victory. Champion in the 800-metre freestyle long course, joins the short course title. Second place for Lucy Parsons of Loughborough, her teammates. She adds a silver to her bronze from the short course. And joining them in the middle, it is a Loughborough trio. Fleur Lewis takes a bronze to add to her silver from the short course, and a bronze to match her same step of the podium from 12 months ago. Fourth place, Molly Baker for Sheffield Hallam, the quickest non-Loughborough swimmer. In fifth place, Edinburgh's Mary Craig. In sixth, Bath's Emily Johnson. Stirling's Chloe Bown. Swansea's Abby Mitchell. Birmingham's Dickinson, and Swansea's Toms. That is your 10. Right, relays coming up, 4 of them. We have been building up to these. Final question I will answer from the chat, because we're going off topic here. What's your KFC order? Bonus banquet. Easy. Four consecutive 4x1 freestyle relays coming now. B final and A final in the open male, and then the female competition. Picking your 10 teams that were 11th to 20th fastest in qualifying this morning.
This is the open male 4x100 meter freestyle relay. The final.
From lane 0, Sheffield Hallam, East Anglia, BUCS New, Birmingham, Leeds, Beckett, Manchester, Oxford, Surrey, Durham and Glasgow. Now these will crank up towards the final leg. Things will chop and change. No medals on the line in the B finals, just a reminder, this is for glory. Matty Rooney leads through 50 metres for Leeds, Beckett, Sam Rose for East Anglia, and then Helst for Surrey. Benjamin van der Helst, I should say. Jacob Hudson for Oxford's coming through in the second 50. He's in lane 6. In 1, Sam Rose for East Anglia. Matt Defanes for Birmingham in 3. In second place, Jacob Hudson did actually have such a good second 50. Leads through the first leg. Well, now Lewis Horden for Sheffield Hallam's getting them involved in lane 0. Emilio Knock for East Anglia in 1. In fact, Knock, position number 1 for East Anglia, 1:18.90. They lead over Oxford with James Smith at the helm. Harry Courtney for Leeds Beckett now, tied with Tom Lydiard for Birmingham for 3rd place. Harry Courtney for Leeds Beckett. Great swim down the centre. That is a strong back 25. Silver cap in lane 6. James Smith handing over to Ewan Cressy Rogers. Pink cap in 5, that's David Sanchez for Manchester. He's in 2nd. Cressy Rogers, Oxford 3rd. Leeds Beckett lead, Manchester 2nd. Oxford 3rd. East Anglia 4th. Surrey 5th. Final leg, here we go. Francis Dyson will hand over for Leeds Beckett. It'll be Charlie Broom on the anchor leg for them in lane 5. Manchester, David Sanchez hands over to Christos Manoli. And looking 6 and 7 as Oxford and Surrey. The lead with 50 metres to swim being Christos Manoli for Manchester, Charlie Broom for Beckett, Christos Manoli for Manchester second, Loke for Oxford, Brudnicki for Surrey, Tabernacle for Durham, McQuaid for Birmingham in 6th. What a wonderful final 50 metres, down the centre, side by side, Broom for Leeds Beckett, Manoli for Manchester. This will go right towards the wall. Who's going to get the touch at the perfect moment? It is by 200ths of a second, Leeds Beckett. Matty Rooney set them off, Harry Courtney and Francis Dyson down the middle, and Charlie Broom brings them home. And Broom sweeps the competition aside. Leeds, Beckett, Manchester, Oxford, Surrey and Durham. Look at that. Woo-hoo. Doesn't matter where you're from, who you're supporting, we all appreciate great racing. Right, are you ready for this? A comment in there. I knew as soon as I said that is the first time I've ever used the sweeping and the broom punt. I think it's the first time I've had the opportunity, and that was on my life off the top of my head. But that's why we get paid as commentators, to say the fun stuff. Thanks for picking up on that, Rory. Do you know what? Sometimes as a commentator, you say some cracking stuff, and you just sit back a little bit smug, and you think, was that great or was that a bit cheesy? I was on the fence there. Right, I'm excited. This is a big, big final. 4x1 freestyle relay. This is the open male. We'll do it all again shortly with the female competition too. Oh, let's get some history. So 4x1. Reigning champs last year, it was Loughborough, Stirling, Bath. And they go in lanes 3, 4 and 5. For the short course, in November, it was Loughborough, Bath, Stirling. But with that in mind, we've seen some new teams on podiums recently, and new teams winning relays. Sheffield Hallam have done very well in the relays. They got their first medal, was it last night? And we've also seen, particularly just referencing short course, Stirling won 3 of those titles, and Edinburgh won another. Loughborough won the 4x50 free. They didn't medal in the girls' 4x50 medley. And at long course, yesterday, Bath won the 4x1 men's medley, and Stirling won the girls' 4x1 medley. In 4x1 free, Loughborough are reigning champions in both. In fact, it's a copy. Loughborough Stirling Bath in the men's last year, Loughborough Stirling Bath in the women's last year. Right, this is interesting. We are going to do the girls 4x1 first. I'm not sure what the delay is for, but we are going to do the female competition before the male competition. Now, Edinburgh are being asked to go immediately to the timing desk, immediately. Ooh. Was Edinburgh were meant to be in lane 6. I can't imagine that they weren't there, because the race would probably go ahead. That's I hope it's not a issue with anybody personally. So we're going to get the women's competition underway. What's going to be our last event? It will now be the penultimate. So I'm guessing we'll go B final first. I'm fairly sure of that. So, which means we'll end the night with 2 medal finals.
This is the female 400 meter freestyle relay B final.
So, female B final 4x1 freestyle. So what an end to the night. We're going to have 2 back-to-back 4x1 big medal finals. A couple of messages. That's why they keep you around, a real joy. I think that's for me, Rodney. How many languages do you speak, Rodney? Josh Gammon is maybe the delays because someone's holding Cam's barber hostage. And Christine, a sensible one here. Thank you, Christine. I love listening, hearing the European phrases like cracking. I'll see what I can do over the next 10 minutes. I refuse to use the word jolly. Right. 4x1 freestyle female B final from lane 0. Manchester, Durham, Southampton, Oxford, Manchester, Manchester Met, Northumbria, Aberdeen, Exeter and East Anglia. So these girls in the pool a few minutes earlier than planned. Shouldn't affect prep at all, really. Maybe they've missed out on listening to a few of their favourite songs in the headphones. So a quick start for Hannah O'Mahony for Manchester Met, black cap in lane 5. So Manchester Met lead. Second is Sophie Seong for East Anglia. Lara Turner's for Northumbria. Sophie Shaw's for Manchester. And Eleanor Brown for Oxford, front 5. But we know what happens in 4x1s, don't need to say it. Really impressive start by Sophie Seong for East Anglia in 9. Do you know what? East Anglia have been really good at these relays. They had 2 great swims earlier. Talia Staines for Durham leads now in lane 1. Then Seong for East Anglia. Northumbria in 3rd. Manchester Met in 4th. There was no... The timing pad didn't pick up Sophie Shaw finishing. But clearly she has. So I can't tell you that position. Looks about 6th at the minute. But Manchester it's Amy West for Manchester pulling away. So Sophie Shaw was actually in P1 but didn't pop up. In second looks like Ellie Catchpole for East Anglia over there on the far side now. Oh, this is a tricky one. In 1 and 2, Bethany Hamer for Durham and Grace Ibbison for Southampton. But final leg, Amy West for Manchester. She will hand over to Abigail Parkinson, I think. This is a third leg, sorry, Amy Parkinson. So this should be Leah Schlossen for Manchester now. It is, yes, just getting the order correct after that little slight error. And even though it's leg 3, it looks pretty good. Well, there will be a fourth leg for Loughborough, Manchester. Not like they need it though. They lead by over 10 metres, so this is all about second and third. B final, remember, Emily Fozzard for Durham in 1. In 3, you got Sophie Lawrence for Oxford. In Southern, that's Sophie Steele for Aberdeen. That's your top 4. Parkinson for Manchester. In lane 3, there'll be Bunamovic for Oxford in second place. Who is in third? Orchier for Durham. Fourth place, Mia Burslem for Southampton. But already, just look at Manchester go. Parkinson bringing them home. It was the team of Sophie Shaw, Amy West, Leah Schlossen and Abigail Parkinson. Oh, you feel like they should have been in the medal final, shouldn't they? They've got to qualify for it first, and they didn't. They were 11th quickest, and they've gone so much faster than that heat time. Oxford will take second, brought home by Victoria Bunamovic, and third place, Southampton, 4:06.40. That's that Mia Burslem on the final leg. Very, very happy too. That time 3:56, 7 seconds quicker than the heat time. Christine says you didn't say cracking right, not like it's spelled. Look, don't talk to me about spelling from America. Aluminium, okay? Get that one right, then I'll work on cracking. And El Gibby says you missed a pun there, Ewan. Oh God, I would never ever say that. What a relay good race. That has brought the tone down. I've just heard in my ear from our director, disgraceful. Probably the right word, I think. Yeah, we'll draw a line in the sand there. Right, so we are now going to get the women's medal final. I can see them ready. And if you could see to the right, the boys that have been waiting for quite a long time now for their A final, all just prone on the pool deck on the further right-hand side. You'll see them during the race, I imagine. But very, very chilled. Here's your 10 qualifiers for the final.
In lane 0, Hodgkiss, McClure, Murray, Jones, it's Birmingham 2. In lane 1, Berry, Baker, Jones, Stott, Sheffield, Hallam 1. In lane 2, Major, Crawley, Dickinson, Woodcock, it's Swansea. In lane 3, Renfrew, Brophy, Goodburn and Schlossen, it's Edinburgh. In lane 4, represented by Davis, Grieve, Turnbull and McNair, it's Stirling 1. In lane 5, De Groot, Smelts, Fox, Colbert, it's Loughborough 1. In lane 6, Guildford, Hom, Vomberg, Podger, it's Bath. In lane 7, Collier, Palmer, Broder, Acaro, Birmingham 1. In lane 8, Davies, Titterton, Soper, Lee, Nottingham 1. And in lane 9, King, Hansford, Williams, Massey, Surrey 1. This is the female 4x100 meters freestyle relay final.
Here we are. It is the big showdown. 12 months ago, it was Loughborough, Stirling, Bath. 4 months ago, it was Edinburgh, Stirling, Loughborough. Long and short course. Those 4 teams are in the central 4 lanes. Are 3 of those 4 going to take the podium spots, or is somebody else going to jump in and join the relay party? Who else can get involved? Birmingham, Swansea maybe, but it does look like it's Edinburgh, Stirling, Loughborough, Bath shootout. They're starting with Evie Davis. Stirling will lead to the very early stages. Already a multiple medalist this weekend, Davis, and a lot of these teams will have multiple medalists and golds, certainly. Look at Charlotte Berry for Sheffield Hallam go in second down the bottom in lane 1. And then over to lane 6, it's Maisie Guildford for Bath. There's your first leg done. Sophie de Groot for Loughborough in 4th. Edinburgh down in 6th. Oh, the home team. Maybe they're getting a bit excited here. Holly Baker on leg 2 in lane 1. Leading Stirling's Lucy Grieve. The BUCS record, let's just pop it here just for reference quickly. 4x1 freestyle is held by Loughborough, 3:38.49. That is a huge, huge time. We are seeing special things over the last couple of BUCS championships. Great race for second place right now, silver. It's Lucy Grieve for Stirling. We'll hand over to Melissa Turnbull on leg 3. Second place, Loughborough moving to silver medal position thanks to Jessica Smelts. Great leg number 2. She hands over to Lucy Fox. They've got a strong lineup coming up, by the way. Edinburgh, thanks to Morgan Brophy in 3rd. Katie Goodburn now on leg number 3. And Ella Thornburg for Bath in lane 6. Sheffield Hallam, Isla Jones for them. Still got dreams of glory and a podium place. In lane 2 is Dickinson for Swansea. Pulls up alongside Sheffield Hallam. Can anybody challenge Stirling? Melissa Turnbull will hand over to Susie McNair. She'll have Freya Colbert chasing her. She'll have Kira Schlossen chasing her. And she'll have Jess Podger chasing her. That's your final 4. The horns are going in venue. The volume's rising. And Stirling lead by 5 metres into the final 100. Davis, Grieve, Turnbull and Susie McNair to bring it home. Can she do it? They get chased all the way by Loughborough as Fox hands over to another little Freya Colbert. Already 2 gold medals this weekend. She sat out the 200 metre back to rest for this one. Schlossen for Edinburgh in 3rd. Edinburgh reigning champions in the short course. Here we go then. Comes down to this. Sterling have led from the first metre, but Freya Colwell for Loughborough is fighting back. This is going to go into the final 15 metres. Bronze to play for. It's between Edinburgh and Bath, but up to the front. And Sterling and Susan McNair, they are going to hold on surely into the wall. The final stroke takes it, 3:44.28. And Sterling take the title that was held by Loughborough. Sterling have now become officially, surely, the strongest relay team at BUCS. They own so many titles, and they've taken so many away from Loughborough over the last 5 months. Loughborough will take silver. Edinburgh will take bronze ahead of Bath. Edinburgh on the podium again after the gold at the 4x50 at the short course. What a brilliant race. And there is official results. Less than 0.4 of a second separate the top two in the 4x1 freestyle. Is it everything we hoped for? Ooh. What a race. And we get to do it again now. And it's the same big story. Can Sterling take another title away from Loughborough? They built such a lead early on, and although it came back, Loughborough clearly sort of reloaded that team, but the lead was too much to track down. Another 10 metres and it would have been a different story.
This is the open male 4x100 metres freestyle relay final.
Well, as I might prepare myself for another 5 minutes, I'm going to make some notes. I'll let our in-venue announcer bring you through the teams. The tension is built all the way through towards this. Here are your 10 qualifying teams from the heats earlier on today.
In lane 0, Malcolm, Cook, Davies, Giordani, Birmingham 1. In lane 1, Coles, Cadoro, McCall and Laurie, it's Nottingham 2. In lane 2, Armand, Dockingsmith, Staines, Barlow, it's Swansea. In lane 3, Jones, Olkers, Denham, Smith, it's Sterling 1. In lane 4, Ward, Skerry, Baker, Brooker, it's Bath. In lane 5, Roberts, Cooley, Roboff and Keating, Melbourne Smith, it's Loughborough 1. In 6, Slater, Gordon Gibson, Peebles and Gullen, it's Edinburgh. In 7, Parnell, Smith, Branch, Sumner, it's Sheffield Hallam 1. In 8, Mildred, Fock, Yao, Randall, it's Manchester Met 1. And in lane 9, Travis, Jenkinson, Beatty and Lennox, it's Aberdeen 1. This is the open male 4x100 metres freestyle relay final.
Okay, are you ready? 3.5 minutes when the gun goes. Loughborough, reigning champions, but they have been toppled so many times. If they were to lose this one, they would only then own 1 relay title. And that is still to come later this week. Let's go. Loughborough reigning champions in the short course and the long course on the freestyle team relay. Stirling and Bath have shared bronze and silvers across the last two long and short courses. Nobody else has been on the podium when it comes to 4x3 relays. Maddox Roberts looking strong to halfway. Matt Ward for Bath. They've not been on a 4x50 podium yet in the last couple of years. They were fastest in the heats, now's the time to do it. The relays are all being shaken up. We're changing history at BUCS. Roberts will lead through leg number 1, followed by Matthew Ward for Bath, and over an 8 to Ed Mildred for Manchester Met. In now for Loughborough, going to be Jordan Cooley, Jack Skerry for Bath, Stirling with Aaron Olkers, and Brodie Gordon-Gibson for Edinburgh in the middle 4. But Edinburgh, lots of work to do if they want another medal in relay. They've had a couple over the last 4 races, if you include the short course as well. But at the moment, it is Loughborough, Bath, Stirling. It's been these two teams solely for the last few 4x3s. Will there be any change? Doesn't look like it yet. Jordan Cooley for Loughborough, handing over. Jack Skerry does for Bath, and Aaron Olkers for Stirling. In the water, Ruben Robotham Keating for Loughborough, Matt Baker for Bath, Josh Denon for Stirling. In 6, Edinburgh coming back now. Callum Peebles in 4th position. Work to do, but we have seen some mighty comebacks. And the men's lead is nothing like the women's lead we saw in the previous, which again was brought down. The leads here mean nothing. It all depends who's on your final leg. And for Loughborough, it will be Tyler Melbourne-Smith, who has just come off the back of gold in the 800-metre, folks. How much energy does Tyler Melbourne-Smith have in the tank? This could be absolutely crucial. Bath already on his tail. Cam Brooker pushing through. And in 3, Stirling. Denham hands over to Josh Smith. Can Melbourne-Smith hang on, or is he used up too much in the 800? Final 50 metres, we're going down to the wire again, folks. Hold on to your hats, get on the edge of your seats. This is going all the way. Stirling looking like a solid bronze, but Edinburgh still coming back towards the front though. Tyler Melbourne-Smith for Loughborough. Here comes Cam Brooker for Bath. Is he going to get there? Will they lose another title? No, Loughborough hold on. By 9/100ths of a second, Loughborough hang on. Bath through the kitchen sink at Loughborough. Oh, what an end to the day. Everything we hope to dream for. Here's the relay. Both teams cheering their men on. Oh, we were so close. Edinburgh are DQ'd from 4th position, which puts Swansea up 1 spot, but still off the podium. So Loughborough, Bath, Stirling. It's a repeat of the short course 4x50 relay. It's the same 2 on the podium. Same 3 from the long course as well, but a different order in silver and bronze. My word. That is excellent. I have just got a massive smile on my face. I was so looking forward to both those finals, and they both came down to what, 1/10 of a second or less. Crazy racing. Massive thank you to our swimmers. Every single athlete, they make this happen. Thank you for joining me online. The presentations are coming up. I'll be loving you and leaving you for now. I'll see you again tomorrow morning. We go a bit earlier, I think it's 8:50, but I'll just double check that really quick. So tomorrow morning we start at 8:50. No, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock on the dot. We start tomorrow, so 15 minutes earlier than yesterday and today. Thank you so much for being so active on the chat. It's incredible fun. And the racing this weekend is so far, it's like the best I've ever seen it, especially those two finals, just blown away. But from Ponds Forge International Sports Centre, from myself, it's goodbye. The presentations are coming up. This is the BUCS Nationals Long Course Swimming Championship 25-26. We've got another day of this, folks. I will see you tomorrow morning. Presentations coming up. Have a great Valentine's romantic evening. Goodbye.
New dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me, yeah. And I'm feeling good.
Welcome to the Subway and BUCS store.
Subway is partnering with BUCS to help the next generation of students live active lifestyles.
Watch this space.
Proud to be supporting the Milk Every Moment campaign, highlighting the nutritional value of milk and how it can support students in their sporting performance.
To showcase how milk's nutritional values can support student athletes in prep for their event or with recovery.
We're here today to promote some nutritional benefits of milk. You're going to have 5 shots to try and hook a vitamin or a mineral.
I hit phosphorus.
And phosphorus is used for the maintenance of bones and teeth.
Winners of the BUCS Super Rugby Milk Championship.
Welcome everybody to BUCS Super Rugby. That's right, the best leagues in the land are back. We are back for our 10th season. 2016, what was happening back then? Donald Trump, first time he got elected president. Stranger Things was first aired. Taylor Swift and Calvin Harris were dating. Well, not everything stands the test of time, but one thing that does is this very league here. This is what it's all about, BUCS Super Rugby, where the best university leagues in the land battle it out for cup glory. Is there enough dead ball area? You betcha!
Go storming on, Dragon Venture!
Dab through once again! Perfection!
At the back this time, interception! Here we go!
Wednesday nights, where else would you be? BUCS Super Rugby with us on the live stream or here in person. The best league in the land. See you next time.
Myself and other people look up to athletes and to the top athletes. You don't want to be looking up to somebody who's taking shortcuts and cutting corners to try and gain an unfair advantage. So I think it's really important that the people that are winning in sport and people that are competing in sport are clean and not doing those things, because it's not a good example to set anyone.
But now I'll rise above you.
Welcome where it all began, Torino.
The United Kingdom will be looking to add to their total of 16 Winter Games medals, led out by Ethan Clark, biathletes Robin Munro.
Over the next 10 days, we will celebrate the Magic 11 winter sports across the beautiful Piemonte region.
I declare the FISU World University Games Turin 2025 officially open.
The bronze medal representing Sterling Bjorn. Silver medalist representing Stirling, Sam Downey. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Manchester Met, Kieran Williams. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the para-female 100-meter freestyle. Silver medalist representing Loughborough, Scarlett Humphrey. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Edinburgh, Faye Rogers. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the para-open male 50-meter butterfly. Bronze medalist representing Swansea, Isaac Johnson. Silver medalist representing Surrey, Andras Zeni. And gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Manchester Met, Bruce D. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the para-open male 100-meter breaststroke. Silver medalist representing Birmingham, Lewis Jones. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Manchester Met, Bruce D. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the para-open male 100-meter freestyle. Silver medalist representing Newcastle, Sumitra Gaur. Please put your hands together for your medalist. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the open male 400-meter individual medley. Bronze medalist representing Swansea, Charles Kershaw. Silver medalist representing Stirling, George Smith. And gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Loughborough, Max Litchfield. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the female 400-meter individual medley. Bronze medalist representing Loughborough, Lily Booker. Silver medalist representing Stirling, Susie McNair. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Loughborough, Freya Colbert. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the open male 100-meter freestyle. Bronze medalist representing Loughborough, Maddox Roberts. Silver medalist representing Loughborough, Jordan Cooley. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Manchester Met, Edward Mildred. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the female 100-meter freestyle. Bronze medalist representing Hallam, Charlotte Berry. Silver medalist representing Stirling, Evie Davis. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Manchester, Leah Schlossham. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the open male 50-meter butterfly. Bronze medalist representing Birmingham, Shaquille Giordani. Silver medalist representing Bath, Matthew Ward. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Edinburgh, Brodie Gordon Gibson. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the female 50-meter butterfly. Bronze medalist, representing Edinburgh, Morgan Brophy. Silver medalist, representing Stirling, Lucy Green. Gold medalist and BUCS champion, representing Edinburgh, Chiara Schlosser. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the open male 100-meter breaststroke. Bronze medalist, representing Kingston, Alex Sanchez. Silver medalist, representing Loughborough, Finn Kemp. Gold medalist and BUCS champion, representing Edinburgh, Archie Goodburn. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the female 100-meter breaststroke. Bronze medalist representing Hallam, Charlotte Bianchi. Silver medalist representing Edinburgh Napier, Anna Morgan. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Stirling, Angrad Evans. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the open male 200-meter backstroke. Bronze medalist representing Stirling, Evan Jones. Silver medalist representing Bath, Hendrik van der Ries. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Bath, Cam Rocker. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the female 200-meter backstroke. Bronze medalist representing Stirling, Holly McGill. Silver medalist representing Bath, Neve Ward. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Loughborough, Honey Osrin. Please put your hands together for our medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the open male 800-meter freestyle. Bronze medalist representing Swansea, Thomas Trebelko. Silver medalist representing Loughborough, Sean McCann. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Loughborough, Tyler Melbourne Smith. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the female 800-meter freestyle. Bronze medalist representing Loughborough, Fleur Lewis. Silver medalist representing Loughborough, Lucy Parsons. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Loughborough, Lucy Fox. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the open male 400-meter freestyle relay. Bronze medalist, Sterling. Represented by Evan Jones. Arun Orkers. Josh Denholm. And George Smith. Silver medalists, Bath. Represented by Matthew Ward, Jack Skerry, Matthew Baker, and Cam Brooker. Gold medalists and BUCS champions, Loughborough, represented by Maddox Roberts, Jordan Cooley, Ruben Robolinkiti, and Tyler Melbourne Smith. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the female 400-meter freestyle relay. Bronze medalists, Edinburgh. Represented by Catherine Renfrew, Morgan Brophy, Katie Goodburn, and Chiara Schlosser. Silver medalists, Loughborough. Represented by Sophie de Groot, Jessica Smeltz, Lucy Fox, and Freya Colbert. Gold medalist and BUCS champions, Sterling. Represented by Evie Davis, Lucy Grieve, Melissa Turnbull, and Susie McNair. Please put your hands together for your medalists. And that concludes day 2 here at the BUCS Swimming Long Course Championships, part of BUCS Nationals. It's been a great second day. We'll be getting underway tomorrow morning. Warm-up at 7:50. 7:50 for warm-up tomorrow morning. Thank you very much, everyone. We wish you a pleasant rest of your evening. Safe journey.
Proud to be supporting the Milk Every Moment campaign, highlighting the nutritional value of milk and how it can support students in their sporting performance.
To showcase how milk's nutritional values can support student athletes in prep for their event or with recovery.
We're here today to promote some nutritional benefits of milk. You want to have 5 shots to try and hook a vitamin or a mineral.
I hit phosphorus.
And phosphorus is used for the maintenance of bones and teeth.
Winners of the BUCS Super Rugby Milk Championship.
Welcome to the Subway and BUCS store.
Subway is partnering with BUCS to help the next generation of students live active lifestyles.
Watch this space.
It's a new day, it's a new life.